So the wait is over. It does appear that Leatherman will be making both folding knives and fixed blades. Fair enough. What about the pricing, though? You know, this is probably the fourth time I've filmed this morning because I keep going off on a rant. So if I do that, I apologize. I want to be optimistic, but there really isn't much to be optimistic about when it comes to this release. At first, I said, okay, maybe they're doing something unique. Maybe it's a new locking mechanism. Nope. The locking mechanism is basically just a top liner lock, which they're saying they're going to patent, and it's already been done by, like, I don't know, 3 companies at this point. Okay, fine. So maybe they're using a unique material like Work Sharp with its magnesium. Nope. Steel, in fact, 400 series stainless for the frame. Maybe they're using titanium, mill titanium. Okay, no, they're not doing that. G10. Okay, G10's pretty normal. So they must be doing a special heat treatment of some sort, right? It must be like a cryo. Maybe they're getting something special like the Maverick here with 64 to 65 HRC. Maybe they're able to target a really nice range, and that requires, you know, individual knife heat treatments or something like that. Nope. 60 to 63. A 3-point hardness range starting at 60. I know a lot of you can't test this, but the difference between MagnaCut at 60 and MagnaCut at 63, they may as well be 2 completely different steels. The difference in performance will shock you. And we know something about MagnaCut these days. It was one thing when MagnaCut first came out. I'm gonna use this as an example. This is a gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Really, really cool knife that came out like the first year we started having MagnaCut. And at that time, we were seeing a lot of 60, 61 HRC because we hadn't really determined the correct range yet. These days, we know better. We know that that's not correct. We know that MagnaCut under 62 just is losing a bunch of performance for nothing. The difference in toughness is basically marginal. You'll never even notice it. I mean, this knife here is a great example. This is a bench-made fillet knife in MagnaCut, and it's super, super tough because of the fact that MagnaCut is, well, it's very, very tough. Now, I believe this is between 60 and 62, at least it's a 2-point range. And to cap it all off, Benchmade right now with their Water Series MagnaCut knives are the budget alternative to the folders being sold at Leatherman at under $250 compared to the $300 that is the folders at Leatherman. Really? Here's what's wild to me. This clearly takes a 7-figure sum to bring to fruition. Marketing, development, quality control, new machines probably, and reallocating training and everything else. When all is said and done, you're looking at least a 7-figure investment for a multi-million-dollar company like Leatherman, okay? You did all that work, but didn't even bother to do the 5 minutes of marketing research to see that there were 89 knives coming in under $250 made in America in MagnaCut, or there are at least, I don't know how many fixed blade knives available under $250 in MagnaCut. I mean, I just have a couple of them on the table right now. Here's a few from White River. We have the Ursa Minor. This is $200. Micarta handle. It even has micarta on the ferro rod, okay? Oh, by the way, 62 to 64 on that one. We have the Little Lulu from NAFS. This one's coming in under $300 as well. We have the Axiom, also by White River Knives, still at 62 to 64. We have a 5.5-inch fixed blade from Andrew Demko and his brother and the team over at Demko Knives. And this thing is $200. And it's between 62 and 63, by the way. That's just fixed blades. Folders, we talked about it in Thursday's video. At half the price, you can buy a USA-made Kershaw Made in America, Magna Cut, better hardness, aluminum handles, which, I mean, arguably better or worse. I don't know which one's better. And it has a really, really nice action and all this stuff, but half the cost, okay? And it's lighter. I should mention it's lighter. They were very excited and very proud of the fact that they have this 3.74 ounce knife. Okay, put that in perspective. This titanium handled Maverick is 3.9. The G10 version, 2.8 ounces. Oh, and the G10 version is $275. It's got contoured milled G10, and it has a hardness between 63 and 64. When Benchmade is your budget alternative, you've gone too far. You should turn around. You took the wrong turn at Albuquerque. Please, Leatherman, put this on discount immediately. And I mean significant, because otherwise I just don't see how this sells. That being said, I'm willing to entertain one of the 5. So if you guys want me to pick one of these up for review, I will do so. I can't guarantee. I'm going to try to be as objective as I can. But I have all of the capability to afford it, deduct it, and potentially even make money off of the content plus reselling it when I'm done on Whatnot. I could do all those things. And even then, I'm hesitant because there are better options out there. All the effort spent, and all it took was 10 minutes of marketing research to realize that this was not a good idea. Not good for business, not good for perception, and it's certainly going to make the average hardworking individual who depends on Leatherman for tools a little bit, well, make them feel like they've been left out. That's pretty much all that needs to be said. I'm curious to see what else is going to be posted about this knife, or these knives, I should say, in the near future. But this is even more disappointing than I thought. I even joked in that video saying, oh, I hope it's not a $300 such and such. That's really funny.